Hello viewers, welcome again to Already Late. We usually feel very happy with high bank balance. It gives us a sense of security. What most of us do not realize is that it is not the best thing to have a high bank balance because that money is idle. If you are a salaried person, your salary account gives you a bare minimum interest rate. And if you are a businessman, your current account gives you zero interest. In this video, I will tell you how you can make this idle money work for you and earn an extra income for you with absolutely negligible risk. The way to do this is by investing in liquid funds. In this video, I will tell you everything that you should know about liquid funds. What they are, where do they invest, what are the risks involved, what returns can you expect from them, when should you invest in liquid funds, and how can you use liquid funds to get a free movie ticket or a free buffet or something even bigger. So stay tuned till the end to get these benefits without much of a risk. First, let us see what liquid funds are. SEBI defines liquid funds as a fund that invests in debt and money market securities, those which have a maturity of up to 91 days. Money market securities are those securities which are issued for a period of 1 year or less. This means that liquid funds will not invest in any money market security, but they are permitted to buy only those which have a maturity of 91 days or less. Let us see what type of securities these funds typically invest in. For this, let us take a quick look at some of the securities in the portfolio of HDFC Liquid Fund. I have taken HDFC Liquid Fund only as an illustrative purpose, and this is not an investment advice. This fund has almost 30% investment in treasury bills, around 14% in corporate debt, and around 42% in money market instruments, which is commercial paper from companies and certificate of deposit issued by various banks. One thing which is common across the portfolio is that all investments are in securities with topmost credit rating. This indicates that liquid funds in general do not carry credit risk. Having understood where liquid funds invest, let us look at the returns that these funds generate. Again, I will use the past data of HDFC Fund for illustration and understanding. I will use rolling returns for clarity of understanding. Rolling returns describes the return that you would get if you hold your investment for a certain period. For example, if 30-day rolling return on 15th June is 1%, it means that you would have earned 1% if you had invested 1 month earlier, which is 15th May. This chart now that you see on your screen shows rolling returns for a period of 30 days and 90 days for the last 1 year. As you see, during the period May to August, the 30-day return, which is the blue line on your screen, is mostly between 6% to 8%. Later, from August to March, the returns are mostly between 5 and 6%. Between March and April, you see huge fluctuations between 2% and 10%. If you remember, in my video on overnight funds, I had told you about the liquidity crisis in March last week. It was a one-off event which brought in a lot of volatility in the debt markets. This resulted in liquid funds giving negative returns for a couple of days. That is why you see 2% annualized return in the last week of March and correspondingly a big rise exactly a month later due to the lower prices in last week of March. These are aberrations and are very rare occurrences. In fact, in the history of HDFC Liquid Fund, which was launched on 17th October 2010, there have been just 11 occasions when daily return of this fund was negative. There were totally 5,944 days of data available, of which only 11 days gave negative returns, which is 0.02% of negative return on a single day. 6 of these 11 data points were in March and April 2020, which I just explained. So there are very, very remote chances of you getting negative returns on liquid funds. So if you are investing in a liquid fund with more than 1 week of time frame, it is next to impossible to get a negative return. What we can summarize from the chart is liquid fund returns are not fixed. They can give negative returns on a day-to-day basis, though the occurrence is extremely rare. In general, returns on liquid funds are higher than most savings bank accounts, which usually give us between 3.5% to 4%. So, should you invest in liquid funds? Yes. If so, what should you keep in mind while investing in liquid funds? Now, you should definitely invest in liquid funds. Invest any surplus that you do not need for around 15 days. Use liquid funds for parking a part of your emergency fund. And invest in liquid funds if you want to earn that free buffet or free lunch or something bigger. Want to know how? Well, let me explain it right now. Most of you watching this are salaried. You receive salary on a fixed date. Your regular commitments are in the form of EMI, could be a home loan EMI, car loan, personal loan, etc. Your expenses include rent, groceries, and we have other utility bill payments, including credit card bills. The salary which comes in the bank account stays there for a few days before it starts going out bit by bit towards all these expenses. A simple technique is to transfer excess money in liquid fund, and then 2 days before the EMI date or the rental date or the credit card bill date, withdraw this amount from the liquid fund and leave the balance of that amount back in the liquid fund. So do this for all your bills. This will help you in two ways. One, you earn extra couple of percentage on that money for the number of days it remains there as you compare with the salary account. The second benefit is that money in bank account usually produces an itch to spend on shopping, spend on dining, partying, but just spend. If money is parked in the liquid fund, your money is safe and still growing, and you do not have this urge to spend. You will soon realize that there is a lot of unnecessary expenditure that you have eliminated due to this simple habit. Now, if you are running your own business, your surplus in current account earns you nothing. If you can do a simple working about your working capital needs, you can put in any surplus in liquid funds and overnight funds and earn very, very decent returns, because 0%, 4%, 6%, 7%, 7% is better. You can invest any surplus on any working day, and when you want to withdraw that money, it comes directly to your bank account one working day after you have placed the request. So it's just a matter of managing smartly. 1 day before you need it, 2 days before you need it, withdraw. So even if you manage to save just 10,000 rupees extra in this liquid fund, the returns could easily be 500 to 700 rupees every year, which is good enough for your buffet or for your movie. And mind you, that 10,000 rupees is still available in that liquid fund for you to spend later. If you like this simple hack to save more money and have fun, as well as want to know how to execute it, leave a comment, I want to have fun. Do share this video with anyone who can benefit from this idea. Do subscribe to my channel for more such simple hacks and learning with fun. Thank you. Happy learning.